I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night. I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky ruin my vibe. Usually I don't do this often, but since recruiting isn't an option, due to unusual rain and thunder, baby I wonder, would you just put your sweats on for me? Yeah. I got the plug, I made the call for me. I'm talking late night for you. Let me lay a great time on you. Don't hesitate, no, don't you? Just say you will. Come through and chill. Just say you will. Come through and chill.
I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night. I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night.
Hello, stranger. Fame's been waiting. Just as I recall that ass is still amazing. Playing, baby. Saying, baby. Love it, shit, you know I'm crazy. So go ahead and put a drink up. I'm so glad we got to link up. Yeah. It's taking that off me. Yeah. I got the plug, I made the call for me. I'm talking late night for you. Let me lay a great time on you. Don't make me wait, no, don't you? Just say you will. Come through and chill. Just like you will. Come through and chill. Just like you will. Come through and chill. Just like you will. Come through and chill.
I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night. I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night.
Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone. Yeah.
Baby, I'm late, but I What up, though, your highness? What's going on, y'all? What is going on? Long time no see, you mofos. Child. Hey, everybody up in the building. Hey, Appetite. Oh, y'all miss me? Not a little old me. Well, y'all can just shut up. Shut up when Tay talk. You mind your damn business and worry about your lawsuit. Child, that man Benny co-defendants. Child. I might have to keep these on through the duration of the live because y'all better shut up. Okay, we got some stuff to talk about today. Okay. Yeah, I think Benny's he's caught up in some shit. Okay. And I think his lawsuit may be kaput. Not maybe. I think his lawsuit is kaput. Okay. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about that. Let's talk first. Let's talk a little bit about this lawsuit. Okay. Y'all know Mel has been going live. She went live the other day. I'm going to upload it on here because I caught it, but I didn't upload it. So I will upload it. Is this the one? Oh yeah, this is the one. Let me upload this one. And then I'll just drop it so that y'all can watch it at your own GD leisure. Okay. But yeah, it'll be in the folds for you should you want to watch. But we read the documents the other day. Early last week, okay? Because early last week. It is a whole nother week, child. But yes, we read the documents last week about what he was suing her for, and he even had a fake ass letter from the lady from Benny is Anthony Lofties, okay? Pisces, I thought you'd been in the chat. Oh, maybe that's Pisces Life. We got different people up in the chat, okay? So yeah, Benny is AL, okay? The one suing Melody, okay? So again, just a quick little recap. He's suing her for like defamation of character, it's not defamation, that's fucking true. And then also I think for slandering his name, and he accused her of basically like having millimeters come and harass him. We all know this motherfucker has been a menace on these YouTube streets, especially in this sector. Okay. Well, I don't know what sector he came from, but he has been a mother menace. All right. And now he got the GD nerve to call himself suing Melody for shit that he self-inflicted. Shit that he caused on his own motherfucking self. After months of slander from him, because Melody is a public figure. No matter what damn letter celebrity she is a public figure. And from July, one second. Okay. From July of 2023, like mid-July, when Kiki and the cast and them had went to Houston. Y'all know the infamous Houston trip. So from that July 2000, I think the Houston trip was like July 16th-ish. All right, okay. From that time on until December, he had been slandering her name. And then when she called him out in December, but she tried to nip it in the bud in July when he came on his live crying and if Melody had done something wrong, would y'all hold her accountable? I don't want nothing to happen to Kiki. For this raggedy motherfucker to turn around and treat her like a piece of shit. But I digress. Okay? I digress. So when he went live on Instagram the next day, Mel popped up on him. Like, what's up, homie? Because up until then, he had been all up on her motherfucking lives and all that shit. Y'all know we had called him out in May. Early May for the cake shit with Melody MC. Okay? We had called him out. You know, we got accused of being bullies, that we was messy, we was jealous of him, and all of this shit. Then he do this in July. Melody come up on his Instagram live the day after he was on his live crying and whining. And then he took it down. After Melody came up and was like, what have I supposed to have done? So he like, nothing, it was nothing or whatever. I was just asking a question. But that's the whole thing. If you are talking about a public figure and you ask something like that, and then you had a theatrics along with it, what do you think people are thinking? Like, what the hell did Melody do? Or what are you saying she had done? So when she came and asked you, speak on it. What's up? What have I done? Because Melody is much like me. If you got some problem or you saying that I did something, I don't mind coming up and talking about it. What's up? What I done? What happened? What had happened? What we talking about? Don't come with the bullshit with the, so he was like nothing or whatever the case may be. I was just asking a question or whatever. So Melody was like, okay, I got you. But why the fuck were you crying? He said it was about his nephew. Because something had happened with his nephew. So in my opinion, he put that lie off on his nephew in a harmful way because he said something had happened with his nephew. Which I don't know about y'all, but it be these people on this damn internet here always lying about family members being sick and shut in, ill, on their fucking beds and shit, in hospice damn near, every time you speak on them. Like I said, I don't know how y'all was raised, but the way I was raised, we was scared to do shit like that because we was always told, if you lie and say somebody's sick, they gonna get sick. Okay? You lying on your lying on your kids? Oh, no. Like, that's absolute. Like, I am terrified to do that shit. Because again, I was always raised up to where if you do that shit, you speaking that shit into existence. So if you want to say your uncle passed away and he really didn't, but you on here lying and saying they did, you scared they gonna fucking pass away. So you don't do shit like that. And again, those type of lies, like, you know what, simply tell Melody I want a commission from them damn tumblers. Okay? couple tumblers. I love them damn tumblers, y'all. I'm waiting on my little leisure suit to get here. I got the 2-piece, and I bought two more things of the Sugar Mama package, the Sugar Mama bundle. One for my grandbaby, and then one for the new baby that's coming. Okay, she gonna have Sugar Mama in her hair at birth. Okay, when they give her a little bath and shit at the hospital, I'm gonna be there with my little Sugar Mama products. Okay, I might record it. So I'm gonna have a new baby on TikTok, little Bailey Rose. I'm gonna have little Bailey Rose on the TikTok doing the little shampoo with the Sugar Mama products, child. Period. Okay, child. Yeah. So, and little Kenzie was just over here Friday, child. She just left yesterday, and she's a mess. All right. Yes, you are distracting me. You know I can't walk and chew bubblegum at the same time. But back to this mess. Where was I? Oh, about lying on that type of shit. I just don't understand how people do that. But they do it, and that's on their damn conscience, okay? I ain't gonna worry about it unless somebody really pass away. I ain't got time for that shit because life is too short to be wishing that on people and saying that type of stuff. I'm not lying on my fucking kids or nothing like that. And people lying on their fucking kids and stuff like that. Kids walking around here perfectly fine, lying and scheming with them. Okay, but I digress. That ain't what we here for. So back to Benny ass. So Mel like, what's tea? So when he said it was the nephew, she was like, okay. Then he gets pissed. Well, I just won't ask no more. I won't say nothing about her no more. Since y'all can't say nothing about old Melanie Cherie Hope, I won't say nothing no more. I won't talk about her no more. Nobody said you couldn't fucking talk about her. Don't be with that bullshit with her name. Again, she's a fucking celebrity. And with a public figure. And not all like that, but her reputation is her brand. You know what I'm saying? So you doing shit like that and crying and all that shit, it's interrupting her shit with people, because you have people that used to be riding for her ass, but now they don't. They rise with Benny. Maritha. Okay, the head hoe in charge. Okay. All of that stuff. But again, we have evidence of them being die-hard millimeters and stuff like that, allegedly. But now, you know, they don't fuck. Melody ain't shit in their eyes. Okay? But they doing this stuff right here. But again, when she came up to see what was tea was, you couldn't keep it real with her. And if you felt like she had done something wrong with the Kiki situation, why you just didn't say nothing? Or whatever the case may be. But don't go throwing out little innuendos, but now you mad that she came out publicly and aired your ass out for being obsessive. That's her damn opinion right there. But again, we were all accused of being messy and all that, but I'm going to show y'all a clip of some videos, a video that I have. And the whole one is in Patreon. So I'm gonna take it off the memory lane, tater tot lane, and Patreon, and put it back on the $5 tier in case y'all want to go and view the whole video. Because this was the video where Melody MC was vindicated about that raggedy ass, damn dry ass, fucking molded ass fucking cake. Okay. Also, Melody said she don't need y'all to send her videos from anti-male content creators that, you know, sometimes try to act like they neutral or whatever, that starts they shit in the middle. The shit began when he caught himself saying if Melody did something, which y'all hold her accountable, and he had the theatrics and was crying and all of that shit. Up until then, Melody, he was on Melody Lives every damn time, all that shit. No problem. But it looks like he was mad that he couldn't get to her and romance with her the way that he wanted to. I don't know if it was romance. I don't know what the hell he wanted from Melody, because again, I'm not convinced that he's completely gay. All right, because Melody MC said some couple things about him gazing into her eyes when they on FaceTime. They used to be on FaceTime and shit, and she like, it was weird. Hold on one second. Okay, so yeah, make sure y'all hitting that like button, please. But yeah, so all this time he was just, going on. Like I said, y'all dog the fuck out of the Gossip Girls. We got it. But again, we don't give a fuck, because we gonna hold true to what is, us, and that's it. And the truth gonna reveal itself. And it's gonna reveal itself on a couple more people. And y'all, and y'all just gonna be sitting there, and you do what you gotta do, okay? But in the meantime, let's recap a little piece of what Mel was saying. She was like, I don't need that shit because I'm not worried about it. And she don't have anything to be worried about. She don't have anything to be worried about. Because, again, her airing him out on December, she didn't accuse him or anything. She said she heard that he be having them kids on his thing, on his live. And those they're not kids per se. We don't know how old they are, for one. So that's either here or there. But you put in your fucking complaint that, well, your cease and desist, I guess, because the cease and desist was longer than the damn complaint. But you put in there that you were your job description. And on the job description, it sounds like you in like a maybe like an adult facility or whatever, for people that may have suffered from substance abuse and things like that. I can't imagine you being a person that aide that works for with people like that, and then doing what you did with Kiki. Do that job know you did that shit? To a person that was suffering and in remission or whatever from substance abuse? Did that job know that you were doing that to her? Did they know about that shit? Because you definitely shouldn't be a person in that position. Because what you were saying back in 2023 July, that if Kiki relapsed, it was going to be because of Mel and all of this stuff. And like, you was crying, snot, flying. Shout out to my girl Sass. But the whole time, you were doing shit to her. You were recording her. And then we had the attorney up on the panel, feeding into the bullshit. Talking about recording people is a good idea. It keep honest people honest. No, honest people gonna be honest. Now, if both parties on the phone was being honest, if you was gonna record the call, since you so fucking honest and you don't have no ill intention, why not let the other person know that you're recording them, so that both of y'all are on the same page? So they're not being relaxed and thinking that it's just you and them. And then you being careful with what you saying because you know you record them instead of you just being yourself. That's the thing. Like, you have to be careful with people around because they always trying to do little shit that they always trying to do little shit that like is up to no good. What do you record me for? What do you record me for? Now, if we have something genuine, it's no reason for you to record me. But if you know with somebody with some bullshit, I might hit the record button because you know they on that bullshit, okay? But no, like I said, what's the reason? Just be upfront with the person and tell them that you're recording them. Why are you acting like I don't just go around recording my fucking friends? You calling people friends, sis, and all this shit, and you recording y'all conversations? Why? And then trying to add shit on with her to try to get her to say something bad about Melody, and she wasn't saying it, and she wasn't feeding into it. You were giving your opinion. Shit, that's your opinion. She that's how she feels something different. So all of that stuff is just a mess. The attorney saying that, I was thinking like, wow, you're an attorney. First of all, that's not a good idea to just record any old fucking body. Because for one, you need to be aware of who the fuck you can record legally. Because he's also played recordings of Don Michelle. And Don Michelle residence is in California. She also have residence in Georgia, but California is not a two-party consent, is a two-party consent state. So both people on the phone got to consent to being recorded, as is Michigan. Mm-hmm. So you just can't go around recording every motherfucking body without getting their damn consent. And again, and for the strength of transparency, if you want to record somebody, why not just tell them? Just like reporters and shit like that do. Like, can I record this conversation? They get the person's authorization. Can I record this conversation? Otherwise, you can't even play the shit, because if you recording somebody in a state that you're not even supposed to be recording their ass in, that shit null and fucking void. You can play this shit to your fucking heart's content. Or get your ass in trouble for the shit. And I'm assuming that's why he ain't try to pull that motherfucking lawsuit shit with Don Michelle, because he knew he ain't had no fucking authorization to be recording her. Y'all notice too, he never came out with nothing with Melody. I think in that recording that I'm about to show y'all here, he gonna be making a revelation, but he said in his he had a letter in his lawsuit paperwork that says that the bakery lady cut ties with him in December. I think it was like December 13th or something like that. She's supposed to have allegedly sent him this letter. Before then, he said he didn't even work at the bakery, that he was just there helping out. Because he was promoting all the bullshit that lady had at that damn bakery. All them deadly ass damn products, in my opinion. But here he is with an about face talking about this lady. And let's get here. Let me share my screen. Let me pull it up. Okay, 1 second. Un momento. Okay, this is fair use. Let me share my screen. Okay. Again, this video is in Patreon. You guys can pull up the video in Patreon, but let me do this. I'm gonna put an overlay over it just in case. Let me put my fair use up here. Fair use, fair use. And then let me put the overlay up really quick. Okay, now let's go.
About these shirts, okay?
Let me start over. Okay.
No one else purchased a t-shirt. The reason why, you know, on my previous videos, I said I was having some type of error issue that say has issues with some of the orders. I spoke to the manufacturer and they told me that they're in the process of moving to a different building and it may cause a delay on some of the shirts. I'm a firm believer. I don't like nobody messing with my money and playing.
Benny, why would this shit right here didn't even fucking sound right? So y'all know that when him and Wanda show enough had got into it the first time before they made back up, the first time they had got into it, and then he had started making shirts about her, cookies, pens, little button pendants and shit like that. It was just a mess, okay? All the time when he came on, he had a whole list of shit that he was selling.
On my money, and I don't plan on holding nobody else's money because y'all don't need to wait for a long period of time, okay? With that being said, some of the customers, I'm about to call you all and I'm going to issue you a refund plus your shipping, okay? I'm going to refund all of that. That's just the type of person I am, and I appreciate the love and support that everyone has been giving me, everyone that's purchased these t-shirts. Everyone else that's purchased their shirts a few days ago, your shirts are good to go, okay? For all of the new orders, I'm about to refund you all, and I will give you all an update on when you all can repurchase your shirt, okay?
That update never came. FYI, that update never came. Yes, guys, child. That's that attorney does not like Melody. She said some slick shit about Melody in one of her in some video. She said some slick shit about Melody. And Melody, like, I don't. Oh, when Mel got the honorary doctorate degree. So she like, they just giving them to anybody and this and that. And Mel like, what? I don't know this hoe, but do you know him? And it was her damn man, okay? Her man had been in Mel's DMs, okay? Mel like, before you worry about my doctor's degree, my honorary doctorate degree, because a lot of people have them. So why she felt the need to be so compelled and so appalled that Mel was getting one when other people get them? Shit, Puffy had one that has been stripped from his ass. Shit, Bill Cosby has some. They've been stripped from him as well. So a lot of people get honorary doctorate degrees and shit like that. Not that Mel ain't smart enough that she can't go get a real motherfucking degree like that, okay? They're not honorary, but it's still an honor to get one. You know what I'm saying? So she do have some ill will toward Melody and was saying that stupid ass shit. I thought that she was gonna, like keep it real or whatever, but she didn't, and that was disheartening, okay?
Till then, you all have a nice day and thank you for the love and support. What's going on, everyone? I have something extremely important about these t-shirts, okay? No one else purchased a t-shirt. The reason why, you know, on my previous videos, I said I was having some type of error issue. That's
You said what?
If he's such that type of person, why wasn't he issuing refunds for black chocolate in a bottle when people were forced to support the Scott via him? He told them people not to return it. He knew
Y'all remember
exactly what
that?
he was doing.
Y'all remember that? Do y'all remember that?
We'll wait for that answer.
The chocolate in the bottle little fiasco. All people was saying that they was getting the chocolate in the bottle, but it was saying black chocolate in the bottle. He was saying he got it directly from the distributor. But people, when they was receiving it, because at first he had black chocolate in a bottle review on his thumbnail. But when people was talking shit to him, he took it down and changed it to just chocolate in a bottle. And he had that whole call set up, that fake ass call set up, like he was talking, like he was talking to the owners of chocolate in a bottle. We'll wait.
He knew what he was doing. Exactly.
What's going on, everyone? I have something extremely important about these t-shirts, okay? No one else.
Always something.
Okay, here.
Call me. I am back for another video today. Oh, can I exit out? I made my screen too big. Hold on, y'all. There we go. I had to fix that right quick. I hope everyone is doing okay. We got 284 people watching right now, and you all come on in. Come on in the room. Oh gosh.
And just so y'all know, look at the date on this. Let me move the overlay. Y'all see the date on this video? This was in Patreon, September 9th of 2023. 3 months before Melody aired him out on Instagram. Okay. On his video, I don't know if y'all can see it. Let me see if I can I'm gonna do the full screen to see if y'all can see that part. But here, the full screen, it says, oh, I can't do the full screen. It ain't gonna see it. It says 2 days ago on his video. So which would have been September 7th. Okay, that he was talking this stuff. Okay, this was from September 7th. Okay.
Baby, I had a day today. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Anyway, bop bop boo bop stairs. They at it again. Anyway, I guess before I put up this disclaimer, I'm gonna model something for y'all so I can go ahead and show everyone. Everything on this channel is alleged. It's for entertainment purposes only, and everything is in my opinion. If you have not followed me on social media, make sure you follow at Anthony Lofties. My album is available right now on the building, and we're going to talk about how do you tell your significant other you're not satisfied in the bedroom. That's going to be a great conversation. So, I guess I want to model something for y'all. Presenting, we got the Bubble Boo Bop t-shirt. Look good on it. Warning: food may upset stomach. Y'all like it? You like it? You like them legs? You like it? Bubble Boo Bop 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 Bop. You like it? Bop bop boo bop. Get your t-shirt today. Girl, let me tell you something. You have marketed and promoted me more than you have promoted your own grandkids. Do you not see that? Baby, thank you for the free promotion. Thank you for the exposure, all the publicity. Took it in. Y'all like, you like. Now that's what I call a show and tell. I'm a show and you tell it, okay? Baba. Oh, y'all. Bop Bop Boo Bop just don't know. Not the t-shirt sitting help.
So here he is with a whole t-shirt disparaging somebody else's business.
You don't need to turn this way. I'm gonna turn it back this way. Anyway, we got 406 people watch. Come on in, come in. Everyone is welcome. Everyone is welcome. So we're gonna talk about some stuff today. Hey, Auntie Billy. Hey, Auntie Rita. My sis, Chrissy Time. Stephanie, I see you in here. Michelle, I see
y'all heard that, Auntie Rita, Maritha. Wait for it, y'all.
Y'all in here. Come. Bop. Anybody want a potato? Anybody want some shrimp? A salad? Noodles? Warning. Food may upset stomach.
Not more than
baby.
Or them damn cookies.
Don't y'all just love coming here, baby? We're gonna laugh. We're gonna have a good time. Oh my gosh. Whew. Misha, thank you so much for the $3 super chat. I really appreciate that. So let's go ahead and start this off because Bop Bop Boo Bop being running her mouth again. Bop Bop Boo Bop, I got a question. You said you basically started off saying that you haven't said anything about me, this and that. I am not the only content creator who have been saying that you did not go to Germany. Okay, you just decided to say something to me. It's okay. You wanted to go to the best person else who's gonna give you the best response. And baby, I'm gonna laugh. If you want to promote me, baby, I'm gonna go right along with you. Come on, let's go. Baby, let's work together. You support me, go ahead and tell them everything I got. Please tell everybody what I got going on my channel. Please. So now it's funny you try to sit up here and say he's selling t-shirts. They said the cake tastes like your. Let me tell you something.
Oh, I used to hate when you always try to sit up here and say, you want to sit up here and say, oh, I used to hate when he say that. Ah!
It tastes like it tastes good. But can I be honest with y'all? Say yes if you want me to be honest. And I actually said that.
Why the fuck you gotta ask them to be damn honest? Why you ain't been being honest, Benny?
It's on my Instagram page, all right? I see what you tried to do, Bop Bop Boo Bop. You tried to bring up the little cake incident again, which I don't care. It is what it is. And y'all know I'm straightforward. I'm transparent, all right? The issue, once again, Bop Bop Boo Bop, the issue was never about the taste buds with the cake situation.
It was also about the motherfucker being damn molded. And look at his damn you blind motherfucker, you fat bitch.
Okay, everyone got their own taste buds. Everybody can sit up here and say, "Oh, that food right there tastes good." You go to a restaurant, you may like the salad, you may not like the noodles. Anyway, Uncle One will never learn. Dragon Anthony. Okay, I am good. I am. Thank you so much for that super chat for that $19.99. I appreciate it. So, Anthony, she only watches you, right? So let me say this. Like I said, it was never about the taste buds, sweetheart. The issue was the lies and the scam. That was the issue. But we're not gonna really just bring up that situation like this.
Right, because your motherfucking ass was the one always damn scamming. How the fuck she scam a motherfucker about a damn cake that was molded? That was clearly fucked up.
If I'm really gonna be honest with y'all, child, Lord forgive me, I know that's my friend. Babe, the cake do be dry, okay? Lord, you want me to be honest, right? If you go to some places or whatever, they have good items and they got some items you just don't like. I mean, if I'm gonna be y'all, the cake do be dry. Now,
Paul,
the caramel puffs, they off the chain. All right, they good.
Paul, did y'all hear that? Because to me, that right there says a lot. So you
tortured this girl, got angry with this girl, started a whole YouTube thing where she felt the need to come to other content creators because she felt, unprotected as a black woman. Because this whole man, and I don't care if you're gay or not, you still a man, was
Right.
verbally attacking her because she was dissatisfied with the product. I want that to sink in because to me, that's why I'm annoyed too, but that's why Tay is so frustrated because as black women, we are so unprotected in every aspect when people are coming for us. And in this situation, all of the women that claim they millimeters and claim that they are for black women, all of them was on his channel supporting him when he was bullying this black woman because she was dissatisfied with a product. That's to me the whole premise. And that's it.
Yeah.
I'm off my soapbox.
No, you're right though. But I know the chat is hard for y'all, maybe hard for y'all to see. But those same people who, like BDM just said, was in there, backing him and helping him attack her verbally or whatever
Calling
before
us messy because we was protecting her.
exactly all of these pro women, these so-called pro women are now in the chat backtracking. Yeah, it is a little dry. Ha ha
Hey,
ha.
bro. Okay.
Right. Hey, like acting as if nothing happened, as if he's not backtracking and Bucci popping.
And
Now,
let's make another fucking point. You spent months trying to make us look bad, like we was bullying you because you was bullying her, terrorizing her motherfucking ass. You done fell out with damn near everybody you had on that fucking list. Now it seems like you done fucking fell out with this fucking cake lady bitch because here you are with them motherfucking chiclet looking ass motherfucking teeth. Here you are on this bitch talking that Don helped him get. What Mel say on that thing? You know Don helped you get them teeth. Yeah, I'm gonna have to drop that line with Mel when she aired his ass out. But she was so passionate when she said that shit. She like, you fucking with Don? And you know Don helped you get them teeth. Mel wasn't playing about Don and them damn teeth. Stop, Cookie. About y'all want me to be honest. Y'all really want me to be honest, y'all. Because y'all know I'm a straight shooter. No, bitch, you being a straight shooter would have been admitting that shit back then. Because you knew that shit. You knew that fucking shit wasn't right. And not even that, but y'all fucking overcharged her.
and did. And like,
you got mad at her for making that fucking review. But it's okay for you right here Tuesday to say on your fucking platform how fucking dry her fucking cakes and cookies are.
yeah, because you can tell him and
Oh, he
that
ain't even
girl.
said that yet. Go ahead and keep. He ain't said that yet. They ain't heard it all.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You can tell he fell out.
I believe I was eating some neck bone soup. If everybody want to know, because y'all always say I'm eating chicken. And that was probably one of my little neck bone soup days, okay? Period.
With that lady, because now all of a sudden, like you said, on this platform with however many followers you have, you can say that, but you had a problem with what Melody MC had to say. You can tell how he fall out. He ain't fall out with just the people on his list. He fell out with that lady too, I bet you.
Because why you not promoting them puffs no more? What happened to the puffs?
Exactly. And then what he says later on is more telling. But I'll let you play it.
Oh, bitch.
You know, when you get endorsement deals and stuff like that, you have to go back and let them know, like, hey, the people are saying, the people are saying, baby, they saying your cookies like a hockey.
So when you get endorsement deals, so now you was just endorsing her. On that other video, you said she was your best friend.
Yep, that part. And also,
y'all see how it changed. First, it was the best friend and all that shit, and he was just helping her out. Now he was working with her as an endorsement deal. But you working with her now saying you endorsing her products. Yet here it is in September. You're disparaging her products to the public on the same platform that you're supposed to be fucking endorsing them on. And if I'm not mistaken, it might have been this live. Wait, it might have been a live before then, because remember he had came out with cookies and shit too. Remember he had cookies with Wanda Wop Baba Loo Bop. He had pendants with Wop Baba Loo Bop. But he said, and the bakery lady ain't making them because, you know, I'm not doing that with her no more and all of this. Okay.
I noticed his choice of words. Hockey pucks. Who called them hockey pucks? You did. And so when we were telling the story before, them things were like
you
hockey
put it in
pucks.
my comments.
Yeah. Now all of a sudden he wants
look at
to
these
again,
same motherfucking women in that chat laughing. Oh yeah, they it was dry. I had some. They was dry. Like, look at these same women in this fucking chat laughing and giggling at this shit now.
Y'all ever hear the saying, all skin folk ain't kin folk? Unfortunately, it's the same with women.
Yeah.
Because these are the same women who will set you up with a man that knows is gonna harm you, or you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't really care for women. They care about themselves, or they're really male identified. But like, let them tell it out their mouth. I'm pro women. I'm so for women. I'm a girl's girl. Okay. Can't tell.
I said it. Lord forgive me. I know that's my friend. Babe, the cake do be dry. Okay. Lord, you want me to be honest, right? If you go to some places or whatever, they have good items and they got some items you just don't like. I mean, if I'm gonna be y'all, the cake do be dry. Now, the caramel puffs, they off the chain. All right, they good. You know, when you get endorsement deals and stuff like that, you have to go back and let them know, like, hey, the people are saying, the people are saying, baby, they saying your cookies like a hockey puck. I said it. I have said numerous times, I'm like, baby, your cookies are too hard, okay? And we have had these conversations. Love it to death. I said, baby, you got to put a disclaimer on that cookie. Say warm up for 5 seconds. Y'all heard me say numerous times.
Why that cookie lady not on that motherfucking shirt? Where the warning at for them fucking cookies?
Right.
Where your shirt at for that? What cookie? Did you have one of them damn cookies? I know you fucking lying.
Leave my cookie alone.
She said, you said my name and I have come. Thank you very much. Right. You said cookie more than once.
Yeah, I'm fluffy.
So I showed up.
I'm fluffy. I don't eat my counterparts. I am fluffy and soft. Tell them, mama. Y'all, Cookie so damn pitiful. Cookie, ain't nobody talking about you. Cookie was about to have a damn lawsuit. Motherfuckers talking about them damn cookies like hockey pucks. Cookie said, I'm soft and fluffy. Okay? I'm not like no damn hockey puck. Cha. So Cookie has had some defamation as well back then. Now we didn't even notice. You talking about some edible cookies. Now, if people want to come around here, you're gonna be gone. I know you want to get your point across. It's okay. They don't think y'all remember when Wanda was saying that I was messing with Cookie in a nasty way, okay? So we digress. Cause they know you're not hard and like a hockey puck. They see you fluffy. Cookie looking like I don't understand, Mom.
Right.
They said Cookie don't understand. Do y'all see this shit? Now you gonna be honest. And just as happy-go-lucky about the shit. But yet you got another black motherfucker on your damn shirt talking shit about her. Why you ain't make shirts about Marceau and them scamming motherfuckers? Why you ain't make a you going to jail shirt about Martell?
Man, you know warm that cookie on for 5 seconds. I said it. Even so people was on.
You say what?
I'm sorry. I said he don't touch Martell. That must be his secret lover.
Y'all listen to this?
Because he will not say anything bad about that man.
On my Instagram, they was like, Anthony, I bought the cookie. And
did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear what Brownie said? Let me go back a pinch.
Be his secret lover.
Yeah.
Or something. Because he will not say anything. Be his secret lover.
Cookie don't understand. Do y'all see
warm that cookie on for 5 seconds? I said it. Even so people was on.
You say what?
I'm sorry. I said he don't touch Martell. That must be his secret lover.
Yeah.
Or something. Because he will not say anything bad about that man.
On my Instagram, they was like,
y'all see that? Back 2023, September 9th, 2023. Who was on that shit? The fucking Gossip Girls. Because why? Because now we see now he got all those recordings of him and Slaw and all this shit. We recognized back then he never said anything about Martell. Never. Even when Martell went to jail that time, he tried to come out and say Martell wasn't in jail and that he was filming. How the fuck you know where he was at? And turned down his raggedy ass was in jail. But why did you come on live trying to debunk that he was in jail? And you knew his whole fucking claim, knew his whole whereabouts. What interest did you have in that? And that was March of that year, March of 2023. Long before he tried to do that slick shit with Mel in July of 2023. Y'all remember, he never to this day, he do not disparage Martell, say anything bad about Martell or anything. Turns out this whole time he been talking to motherfucking Slaw. Thank you, Brownie. Thank you, Brownie. Been on it. Been on it. Been on it. Been on it. That's why they always fucking with us now and trying to discredit us. Because the Gossip Girls peeps the shit. Thank you, Sam D85, for the super chat. Tay, he acts like CK when it comes to Martell. Yes! And y'all see now, hindsight to the day, fast forward 2 years later, this motherfucker had all them damn recordings of him and Coleslaw. Yeah. Let me get you the money song, because you deserve it. Period. All I really want to see is that. I don't really need a D, I need the. All a bad bitch need is that. See that? Y'all see that? The Gossip Girls don't be playing no games with these motherfuckers. It's a lot of shit we don't say, but look at his ass.
Anthony, I bought the cookie and I didn't want to say anything. But it's the truth.
Why you want to say that on your?
Hey, I get stuff when it comes out
Pause.
the oven.
But it was the
like,
truth
okay,
when
yeah.
Melody said it too.
Right,
Sometimes you can't do be
exactly.
dry.
You got the reviews from other people with no issue, but
But
why
your
was there
own
issue with
friend,
Melody?
your friend and your content creator wasn't telling the truth.
You accused her of scamming you, and not only scamming you, bitch, but right now we see that your fucking ass taxed the fuck out of her with that raggedy ass fucking cake. And y'all, we ain't done. We ain't done. Because I'm gonna play that right now. Let me play that real quick.
And while you pull something up, I just seen Simply Beautiful said she ordered the puff and they were stale. And I seen a comment earlier from Simply. She said she and she has a family member that bakes cheesecakes and drive from Maryland to New York, which is a 3-hour drive, and there's no issue. And someone else, I believe it was someone else, it might have been Simply as well.
Look at Simply in the chat putting out facts. And Simply just confirmed that when she just said in this chat today, present day, that she had ordered them stale ass puffs. See there? Puffs was damn stale.
Oh, but they agree. She probably bakes the cake early, freezes them, and that's why they be hard as a daggone rock.
But she don't like taste one after she done that method and see that them motherfuckers are dangerous.
She must not. She must think because she freezes it it preserves everything. And then if she just thaws it out, then it'll be how it was before. I guess that's what she's thinking. But I really do feel like she freezes them. I think that's exactly what's happening. I think she doesn't try it out because she likes her life. So she's just she likes gambling with everybody else's. She's like, nah, not me, not today. But yeah, this ninja is a trip. Let's see what they're saying in the chat. Beverly Chapstick can be used as a weapon. Lala, I agree. I think he really likes Martell. And that's why he doesn't touch on.
Or he was at that bakery with that motherfucker trying to get the situation was. But he stopped the
That's with bacon. Facts. You're right, Simply. You really can't. Like, you literally have to follow it to a T.
Okay, let me play this little piece real quick.
For stalking women. He's known for that. Another lady in Tennessee had to go to the authorities about him doing the same thing, except it was, I don't know what her situation was, but he stopped the shit out of that lady.
Y'all hear this?
And he's known for stalking women. He's known for that. Another lady in Tennessee had to go to the authorities about him doing the same thing, except it was, I don't know what her situation was, but he stopped the shit out of that lady.
Ooh.
I want to find the one where said she had to get a whole new fucking bank account because this motherfucker kept trying to get that money out of her account, that $82. So he had something to do with that shit. Or he was at that bakery with that motherfucker trying to get the shit. This is the end of July when him and Wanda was going on. But Melanie says she don't even think that him and Wanda beefing like that for real. That he would not let people say shit bad about Wanda in his fucking chat. She said Wanda was behind that motherfucking panel for a while. He was going to Huntsville, meeting up with her in Alabama. Talking about she the coolest motherfucker that was on that show. I'm going to play this part. I'm going to finish this right here, but I want to play it. Like, I don't give a fuck what Wanda and Benny was doing at that time. I don't care what it was. They was going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And Melody MC used to be like, Tay, they are not really beefing. They are not really beefing. She was like, he loves the fuck out of Wanda. They are not really beefing. And if y'all notice too, that when he's really beefing with somebody, he goes to the end of the depth of hell with their asses. But when he fake beefing with somebody, he just do little playful little shit and they just try to sell and scan people per Wanda. Okay? In my opinion. Apart from one of the subscribers that used to be real popular around the YouTube streets with the ladies and stuff. But all of a sudden, when Anthony came on the scene, now she only fuck with him. Like, hey, reality TV with the shoe queen. Honest question. Why were people calling his job? I don't know if people were calling his job. He didn't never show any proof of people calling his job. Melody didn't tell people to call his job. She said, if you're a mandated reporter, get in contact with me. And that was per his transcript that he even said on his cease and desist. He said, you know, he was reading her steps verbatim, printed it out. She said, contact me if you're a mandated reporter in Tennessee. And the reason why is because he had those people from his job on his YouTube live. He was calling them by names. He was passing meds on there. He was talking to those people really nasty that was on his live when he would be on live while he's at work at like a group home or something like that. You're not supposed to have those people on no motherfucking public damn channel. First of all, they're in that group home for a reason. So you got to have some type of authorization to even, like, if you take pictures with them or something like that, you got to have authorization from them, from your job, to even put them people on your public social media. So let alone have them live on one of your YouTube lives. That's a facility that's like medical based. You're not supposed to have those people. That'll be like me being a nurse at a hospital and go live at the hospital while I'm working and passing meds and showing the fucking patients. You can't do that whether they kids or not. That's just a damn what you call it, an oversight. Whether they were kids or not. But you can call them kids if you want to, because you don't know how old they are any damn way. Some of them did look like they might have been minors. You know what I'm saying? They didn't look like little kids, but they could have been under 18. But whatever it is, they're in a group home to where they need guardians over them. So you're not supposed to have them on your live videos while you on the public platform. For one, you're supposed to be fucking working. Now you can go live and from when you on lunch or some shit, but it's not supposed to be in that facility where the people that's residing there is around for them to be in camera or anything like that. You're not supposed to have those people on your damn camera. That's violating their fucking privacy. How you know people want them to know that they in a facility that they need to be monitored for substance abuse or mental health issues or anything like that. So they can't consent to giving you authorization to have them on their motherfucking lives. Now they might go live on their own and be on camera or some shit like that, but your ass can't do it as a content creator or as an employee of that facility. So that's why. But again, we never received proof that people were even calling his job. And again, even if they were, they did have something to report. Because he did have the people on his fucking live. Okay? So true. You can't record or photograph at any type of facility. So there may have never been any calls made at the time. Yeah, it may not have been made at the time or anything. Or again, they may have just got wind of it because a mandated reporter probably reported the shit or could have reported the shit. Again, if you do something online that's against your employee guidelines and somebody report you, you can't get mad and sue them. for loss of income. You was actually doing something wrong. What was the grounds for the termination? If they had grounds to terminate you, that means your ass was doing something wrong, and the people have every right to report it, honestly. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not trying to say that, you know, people don't do little shit at their jobs and stuff like that. But if your ass get caught and get reported, you can't sue for that. You can't sue for loss of income because you were indeed doing something wrong. Now, in the case where, like Anonymous, the disgraced damn Buffalo attorney, was trying to call PBE's job and tell them that she was tapping and going into their database to give personal customer information when she don't even have access to that information. And her job told her that, like, because you know they're gonna do an investigation. If they and AT&T it's a phone company, but it's also technology. So they got all the them jobs. It don't matter what the fuck it is. They have the fucking technology to go through all of that shit and see every motherfucking site you went on, every fucking thing you done on their fucking work computer. So if they investigated and didn't find any of those things, and also coupled with she don't even have access to customer information, then what the fuck? And they tell you, no, that's not, she didn't pull any information. Like, you're not even telling them what information she's supposed to have pulled, because you admitted to pulling all these other people information like Terrence and Chef Don Don and Prosperity and all that shit per your fucking police report. You've given the police their background information as if the police need your motherfucking ass to give them a background information on motherfuckers that they can pull. Child, I done got pissed off. We'll be talking about her shortly, but let's finish up with Benny. Like, she done with us, for like the three of us or whatever, and a couple other content creators that don't fuck with Anthony. She don't fuck with us no more. Okay. And she try to make it known like it's so many people I don't go to. Bitch, you don't have to come to fucking us. We don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? We don't give a fuck. We don't want your fucking sorry ass over here any motherfucking way while you stuck up his ass. Because you're thinking a whole nother motherfucking tone before. But now you ride with this motherfucker so bad that your whole fucking view done changed.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want nobody like that on our fucking team. Kiss my motherfucking ass. Like, you keep going on. I don't go to certain people pages. You don't have to fucking announce that shit when you go on fucking panel. Who gives a fuck?
Don't nobody give a
that
damn.
part.
No one asks for a tally or a roster of whose page you go to. Keep that ish to yourself.
Right. Let's we about to go through this.
Look, put it in your crack pipe and smoke it.
Period.
And let's keep it 100% real. There are certain people that put comments that be saying, I leave because she talked too goddamn much anyway. 15 goddamn minutes and nobody get a word in edgewise.
Get a damn word in, for real. And excuse me. And
yeah, but she about to be in for a rude awakening. If any of y'all know her and see her, relate a message.
I mean, I'm being honest, right? You want me to get up here and lie? I'm not gonna lie. Shit, they do be dry. Cause there was one cake I had. I said, baby, I need some water with this. Somebody said, respect. I got one, but Cameron, she's hilarious, right? Teresa. Okay, you said that cookie. Thank you. Look, I don't know how many times a person can say something. Like I see the parents say, look, I tell my friends like it is, and they tell me the same thing, baby. I'm sitting here saying, I didn't agree to the actual cookie. Anthony, don't say that. Well, it's the truth. Crumble cookies are the best. Exactly. When you all think of bakery, you think about a soft cookie, right? You don't really think about a hard cookie or something like that. But anyway, what I was saying is, I'm like, I knew the caramel puffs was a go. I knew that was a go. But I didn't approve the cookies, okay? Hey, well, we know you in here. I've been scanning, LOL, scanning those things. So you can like someone, but
Mr. Harper, Mel asked for mandated millimeters to report him for messing with kids. The millimeters did so, and now he is suing as he should. Okay, let's talk about that because, first of all, per his own documents, that's not what she said. She didn't say nothing about no damn millimeters. She said mandated reporters. Okay, that's what she said. Mandated reporters to report him, to contact her. She said to contact her. And if they are a mandated reporter or if they just wanted to fucking report his ass, they can. That still don't have nothing to do. And she didn't say nothing about no messing with kids. She said about having them kids on his live from his job. That's what she said. And again, the kid part is semantics. He wasn't supposed to have those people from his job on his motherfucking live video, period, point blank. And then he came out and said that he didn't lose his job and that his bosses knew what he was doing. So if that's the case, then how the fuck is now he's suing for losing his job about it? And if he lost his job about it, that means he wasn't supposed to be doing it. And he, again, like Melody said, and like we've been saying, you can sue all the fuck you want to. The point is if you're going to win that shit. So you might have wasted your time coming all the way to Alabama for that thing. And then now you want to, I guess, because you pro se you're going to be driving to Alabama for the court case like a weirdo. And if I was Melody, I wouldn't step foot in that fucking court. Only time that they would see somebody on my behalf would be my fucking attorney, because that's how fucking obsessed he is. Do you know how obsessed he is with her? If that was the case and if she made him lose his job, then why did he want to talk to her just in December? What kids wasn't from his job? He did have people from his job on his live, correct? Because I remember it specifically because I seen it with my own eyes. He had the people on his job on his live. So yeah, like I said, if you want to talk about the stuff, talk about it. Make sure you got it right. Make sure you have it right.
No, it's too hard to find. It's too hard to find hard cookies. I love them. I got 3 bags of puffs today and a dick pic. See, you people like what they like. Anthony, I ordered my shirt on the 2nd. Haven't received it. Can you? I look it up right now, love. Charlotte, I'm looking at yours right now. It says it's in transit right now, so you should be getting it within a few days. I see your name right here. You got the jersey, you got the allegedly shirt. So I got you right here, love. It should be coming. I'm looking, it says it's in transit. So it's headed to you right now, okay?
You see how fast he said he looked that shit up. Like, what did you have the fucking shit already on her order on the screen already? Because I ain't hear nothing tap, tap, tap. Like, it was like, I got, what? You ordered your shirt 2 days ago and I haven't gotten it. I got you right here. Yeah.
Yeah.
In transit. In transit when, bitch? What's the fucking delivery date? What's the ETA? Because if it's in transit, it's going to give you an estimated delivery date.
It would.
Let's move on. Because I want to get to Maritha.
With a black person, with a woman.
Know it. But Anthony, don't pay her no mind because you.
Oh, sure, I'm not. I'm gonna continue to make my money off of blah 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 blah.
Listen, what you did was absolute genius. It was marketing genius, and keep it up.
Thank you so much.
Do y'all see how stupid that is? How is him making a t-shirt a marketing genius? when he was just on here talking about Marcel and them making t-shirts.
Not to mention that shirt looks so ugly. It looked like something straight off of Scooby Doo. Like,
Right.
nobody wants
Like he invented it. Like, oh my God. You're a marketing genius. Marketing what? Them damn tight ass, muscle tight ass butt cheeks that he probably got to pry open with the jaws of fucking life to take a shit.
You stupid.
I cannot. Let's get back.
Auntie Retha, you next.
Not you gonna be quiet. Yeah.
Auntie Marita.
Oh, and yes, let me get to this. Yeah, this right here. Right, lies and more lies. That's another thing. When what Mel does pro se is wrong. Mel can still prove loss of income. Whether she can prove loss of income too, because these motherfuckers that's on the panel, all of these motherfuckers was pro Mel before. Okay? So that loss of income, these people could be buying her products, whatever the case may be. But not even that. She can prove emotional distress because y'all know Mel stayed the damn therapist. And he did nothing but contribute to what the fuck she was going through mentally. With all this shit he was on here doing. So her having the code pro se does not eliminate her having loss of income or anything. That's fast forward 2 years later. You don't know how much she would have made back then if he hadn't started disparaging her damn name to people.
Is she on mute?
Hold on. Unmute your device. Barbara.
Yeah. Barbara. Shirley.
Unmute your device. There you go. You still muting it back. Go ahead.
This phone is like I'm feeling right now. First of all, Anthony, good evening, everyone. Good evening to my sis, Mildred and Kiki, the housewife, my niece, Kaylin, and everybody, nephew, Anthony.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations.
Yeah, Mr. Harper, she would have to prove it, just like he would have to prove it. And I'm quite sure her attorneys already told her how to prove emotional distress. You don't think so? Has Mel done anything that make it besides, Miriam Martell? Yeah. She has learned the errors of her damn ways, Mr. Harper. So yeah. She have to prove it, and just like how you were saying about the shit about him not having the people from that job on that thing, he got to prove it. He'll also have to prove that she told people to come call his job, and even if she did tell people to call his job to report that he had the motherfuckers from the job on his live, that's no harm, no foul, because he was doing something that he wasn't supposed to be doing.
Honey. I'm so proud of you. You're always in them Huntsville streets. You're gonna have to tell me what's really happening down there in Huntsville. Got you going so much, but that's a private conversation. But anyway, I ordered my shirt last night, and I am so excited. I got a whole outfit centered around that T-shirt. And I'm gonna wear it to church.
Oh Lord, no! Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah. It's a conversation piece. Bob, all right. But anyway, I don't condone violence. He know what I've that tower moved away. I would subscribe. I damn sure want to pay $20 for it. For out of their mind, that's.
But he wouldn't let nobody go in on her.
Her, and then you talking about him selling the T-shirts. I ain't no way in the world. Two people in this world out of their mind. That's Wanda, the Scott, and Sheree. You know, Anthony, you know, just keep doing what you're doing. Bop, 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 bop. Because
So, all praise to Allah Anthony. Okay. Let me go back to my messages here. One second. Let me find them. One second.
Sorry, I just got home. But yeah, prior to her coming in his room, he was talking about her a lot, and that's what made me feel like they knew each other or of each other before she ever came on his panel. And she claimed that she didn't know how to do it and all that good little stuff, but he wouldn't let nobody go in on her at all, and he thought she was cool. And I was like, huh? How do you know that she's cool? And then he said she seemed like it from the show, and I was like, huh? Like I didn't understand what he was getting it from, but he said he would go to Alabama and kick it with her and everything. And I don't know, it didn't make sense to me. But he only attacked the women on there anyway, but don't nobody notice that either. And if you tell him that he's wrong, he'll get pissed off at you. So, yeah. But the women on that panel, he used to call them on crackheads like that Maritha Gray. He used to call her crackhead and the
All them positive accolades and flowers she just gave him. And that's what he called her, a crackhead hoe. Maritha.
I'm speechless. Speechless.
Maritha. Y'all just heard the positivity that she just said about this motherfucker. This was in July. This message was the end of July. She's been caping for him. But behind the scenes, so if he was telling that to her, I guarantee you, he telling this bitch right here, this Tweety Bird looking grandma bitch, her, Kayla Nat, I bet he talking about them like a fucking dog to her. Okay. So we're going to be in that there right there. For Benny, okay? So there he is, dogging the fuck out the cookie lady. And again, I believe it was on that same live that he was like, it was one of the lives where he was saying he wasn't going to do the cookies no more because the bakery lady wasn't going to do the cookies no more because he wasn't, dealing with her no more. And they be hard and all that type of shit, okay? So y'all got to keep that in mind, all right? So now, just to be clear, I don't agree with Anthony suing Mel. It's a bitter bitch move, but it's entertaining, and thanks for the correction. No problem, Mr. Harper. We are always welcome for all opinions. I mean, if you give your opinion, but when you stating something like it's facts and shit like that, we can clear that. Hey, we don't have no problem with correcting folks. And I think that's what Melody do when she around these YouTube streets, because I told y'all Mel be around these YouTube streets. She'll correct them on phone, and she don't have no problem coming up on your panel. She don't care how you feel about her. You can feel however way you about her. But if you saying some incorrect information, like let me, if you acting like you don't know, let me correct it for you. Let me come up and give you the real information. Okay. Again, Mel and Benny shit did not start when she went live about him December 6th. And I'm gonna re-upload that live. It didn't start there. It started in July. of 2023 with Melody that we all had found out about it, but when y'all had found out about it, we been knew the motherfucker was up to no damn good, okay? The Gossip Girls. When I say we, I mean the Gossip Girls. We been knew the motherfucker wasn't up to no damn good. Back when he pulled that damn chocolate in the bottle shit. But again, like I said, we let people reveal themselves. We told y'all the motherfucker wasn't shit. Y'all didn't believe it. But when y'all had to, you know, when y'all put the ducks in a row and they was lining up, y'all, you know, figure the shit out for yourself. I'm not badgering nobody to figure the shit out. Just like people is going to see about some of these content creators that's on here that's with that bullshit, okay? When these court shit come out, they're going to be exposed as well. Uh-huh. So let's pull up recent clapback, and then I'm going to give y'all something to where for content creators that was named in this lawsuit, but if their real information was not in here, and it, you know, they had like their real YouTube name on here, but they didn't have their proper real names and shit like that on here. So I'm gonna give y'all something, you know, free of charge, just because I can't stand anonymous and I want con artists and motherfucking disrentaled ass motherfucking lawyers that's around here playing with my motherfucking intelligence and the law's intelligence and getting on my goddamn nerves, causing me emotional distress, depression, damn anxiety, can't fucking sleep and shit because of these things. I'm gonna give y'all something that y'all can report to the Missouri, to the Office of Chief Disciplinary Counsel, okay? The OCDC of Missouri. All you gotta do is put your name in this motherfucker, okay? When I'm gonna give y'all that after I read Wente Talks, little motions that she had to file all up and through, okay? Because when she replied to my motion to quash and dismiss, here she is with the same bullshit about me in this motherfucking gas station. Okay? So we're going to put this shit to bed. We're going to read my fucking motion. Then I'm going to give the content creators that was on here with their name, because I remember Terrence giving you the real tea. I remember him saying that his name was not correct on this shit. Drop the mic. Her name wasn't wrong on this shit. So I'm gonna be sending this shit to her as well, okay? Because I know she ain't on YouTube. This lady don't know what the hell going on. She don't know these people. She like Mariah Carey. I don't know you, okay? And I'm also send it T-Talk with your girl. I believe she said that was a rendition of her name, but that wasn't her name. Okay, it wasn't exactly in order, so she can get it as well. Okay, because she actually was the first person to get the default judgment on her ass for the $10 million. So let's move on. So let me pull up the documentation. Already. Okay, so you know this hyena-looking ass bitch said that she served me at the Citgo Petroleum Corporation in Dallas, Texas. You all know I live in Michigan, okay? So let's see here what Wente Talk had to say, because she's still trying to say that this service was proper, even though I done put in emotions that I don't fucking work there. And per exhibit, I don't work there. If I need to show y'all the exhibit, I'm going to show y'all too after this right here. So here come my motion here. Motion to compel proof of service and sanction for misrepresentation of service. Comes now defendant Natavia Garner pro se and respectfully moves this honorable court to compel plaintiff Saretha McNeil to provide proof of service. Parenthesis, sworn after. When I say proof, motherfucker, this what the fuck I mean is proof. Okay? I mean sworn affidavit from the individual who served the summons and the individual who accepted it. Okay? Not no shit she coming with. Where that motherfucking proof at? And to impose sanctions for intentional misrepresentation of service in an effort to meet the February 17, 2025 deadline. Plaintiff's conduct demonstrates a pattern of abuse by misrepresenting third-party entities as authorized agents for service. Similar to prior improper attempts involving other defendants. Such tactics burden the court and the defendants with unnecessary litigation and should not be condoned. In support of this motion, defendant states as follows. 1. Plaintiff filed proof of service indicating that defendant was served with the summons and complaint at Citgo Petroleum Corporation in Dallas, Texas, and defendant has not been affiliated with Citgo Petroleum Corporation in over 9 years. 2, defendant resides in Detroit, Michigan, and is not employed at nor affiliated with the location at which plaintiff claims service occurred. 3, defendant did not receive service a process and did not authorize any individual to accept service on her behalf, i.e. authorized agent, nor do I believe a company would accept a summons for an individual that is not employed with them. 4, the individual who allegedly accepted service on defendant's behalf has not been identified, and no valid proof has been submitted to confirm that the service complied with the requirements of Federal Rule of Civil Procedure 4E. 5, plaintiff's assertion that defendant was properly served is a material misrepresentation that has caused prejudice to defendant and waste of judicial resources. 6, under Rule 11B, other federal rules of civil procedures, parties are required to ensure that factual contentions have evidentiary support. Per plaintiff's own Exhibit 1 in Document 66, defendant's employment ended at all 4 of her previous employers on the same date, October 10, 2024, including Citgo Petroleum Corporation. Plaintiff's representations regarding service lack such support. Okay? Wherefore, defendant respectfully requests that this court, A, order plaintiff to produce documentary proof identifying the individual who allegedly accepted service for defendant. B, declare that service was improper and void. C, dismiss the action for insufficient service of process under Rule 12B5, or in the alternative, quash service. D, impose sanctions upon plaintiff pursuant to Rule 11C for misrepresenting facts regarding service. And E, grant such other relief as the court deems just and proper. Okay, respectfully, me, when they talk, okay, period. All right, so wait a minute. Okay, there we have this. Okay, and then we have here my motion to compel proof of the sanction. Wait a minute, I already did that. Okay, that was it on that one. Okay, so now let me go back. And then let's just run over to document 66. Okay. This was her response to my original motions to dismiss and quash. So let's go here. And she has per her exhibit. Here's her exhibits here. See here, shift manager, last seen October 10th, 2024. It looks like they say the employment was September 30th, 2015 to October 10th, 2024. Dispatcher, CRS, customer service representative, January 1st, 2014 until October 10th, 2024. Patient access representative, administrative assistant, January 1st, 2014, October 10th to October 10th, 2024. Patient access rep, January 1st, 2014 until October 10th, 2024. So as you can see, all of these jobs said that I ended employment October 10th, 2024. You see that? See that? See that? Even these last three jobs said that I started them all the same day, January 1st, 2014, January 1st, 2014, January 1st, 2014. I'm a bad motherfucker. I started 3 jobs on the same motherfucking day on New Year's Day. On New Year's Day, it looks like per her exhibit. Per her exhibit. Look at her stalking my LinkedIn. And then I guess this third party rocket research or some bullshit. I don't know how they got the shit intertwined or whatever. But again, this is nothing that's verifiable. Do you know how many people lie on their resumes? I'm not saying I did, but I'm just saying. You know how many people lie on their resumes and you haven't even received any verification that I work at any of these places. And if you looking at your own exhibit and it's telling you that all these days, my employment ended at all these employers on the same day, wouldn't that cause you alarm? Like, wait, what's going on? Right, Kim, instead of enjoying the New Year's, I said, I'm getting money. I'm starting every damn job known to man in January 1st, okay, period. And then here, let me see. Here. Number 23, defendant Natalia T. Garner, aka Wente Talks, works as a shift manager for Citgo Petroleum Corporation in Michigan. Citgo Petroleum Corporation has 327 locations in Michigan. So why the fuck would you not try at one of them 327 locations, but you gonna try to serve me at a location in Dallas, Texas? Citgo Petroleum Corporation's registered agent is located in Dallas, Texas. So Citgo Petroleum registered agent is located in Dallas, Texas. Not mine, motherfucker. Provided in the summons return, executed and filed for the court for Natavia Garner. Okay. Let me see where she says that she served me. On February 17, 2025, plaintiff filed summons return executed for service for defendant Natavia T. Garner, aka Wente Talk. Defendant Natavia T. Garner, Wente Talk authorized agent, Citco Petroleum Corporation's registered agent, accepted service for defendant on February 17, 2000 with the answer due by March 10th. So again, bitch, here it is. You're saying that Citco Petroleum Corporation registered agent is in Dallas, Texas. Not mine. And Citco Petroleum Corporation, for one, is not my registered agent, because the only job you know I have is at fucking YouTube. It's Wente Talk. They're not on the lawsuit like Kate told your ass when you tried to serve PBE at her motherfucking job. They told you the same damn thing. Okay? So for the people that, you know, again, y'all know the people that's all over YouTube, but not all over YouTube, but just that little one flew over the cuckoo's nest sector, they the ones said, you know you work at that gas station, you know you was served there. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Tay, you know your motherfucking ass was served at that gas station, and if you don't think that we on your ass now, I don't mean we, because I don't know Anonymous. I never met Anonymous. I don't know that bitch, but I do know you, bitch, and I do know where you work, bitch. Okay. Also, said person has admitted to looking at my fucking LinkedIn again. Why? Why are you stalking me? Why do you want to know what's on my LinkedIn? Why are you on my LinkedIn since you hate me so motherfucking much? Okay? So this company here, this A1 Hutex civil process, they're going to have to provide documents of who the fuck, who said they properly served that shit there. And they're going to have to provide whoever at that Citco Petroleum Corporation that accepted it. Because usually at corporations, they have what you call like front desk security. That you can't, any motherfucking body can't walk in no corporate building. So when you call yourself coming to their corporation, you first got to meet security. And if you go there with a summons for an employee of theirs, they I know you fucking lying. She don't work here. Goodbye. Have a good day. Get your ass out of here. They're not going to say, oh, we'll take it on her behalf. Just like AT&T, that corporate building told you get the fuck out of their face. Same here. That's what the corporation would have done. They would have said, oh, no, we like her. We see her on YouTube too. We'll take it and give it to her. Right, when they gonna do that? This is a corporate motherfucking building. Not no fucking Fruit Loop barn that your ass used to, batch. Okay? So, yeah. Let me get to my other motion. Well, it was just a response to her shenanigans. But let's pull that up. Stop, Cookie. Okay. So here, dear clerk, please find the filing in the above reference matter, the following document submitted by defendant Natavia T. Garner, compel reply to support of motion to dismiss and response to plaintiff's opposition, okay, in document 163, because she put her response in, failing to acknowledge that per her own documents, my employment ended there at all those jobs October 10th, 2024. But yet you saying that they accepted a summons for me February 17th, 2025. 4 months later. 4 months later. Is that customary? How is you cool? Okay. And ain't. All right. 1, combine reply and support a motion to dismiss, whatever. 2, motion to compel proof of service and for sanctions for misrepresentation of service. 3, certificate of service. I respectfully request that these documents be docketed accordingly. I am a pro se defendant and appreciate your assistance in processing these materials. Thank you, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so wait, where's my stuff at? Maybe I pulled up the wrong one. Let me go back. Wait a minute. They didn't file. Okay, here we go. Defendants, Natalia T. Garner, motion to dismiss plaintiff's amended complaint comes now. Did I read this already? Okay, here we go. Okay. Comes now Natalia T. Garner, appearing pro se, and respectfully moves this court to dismiss Aretha McNeil's amended complaint on 112, document 112, pursuant to Federal Rule of Procedures 12B2, 3, and 5 for lack of personal jurisdiction and proper venue and insufficient service of process and pursuant to federal rules of civil procedure 4M. If a defendant is not served within 90 days after the complaint is filed, the court on motion or on its own after notice to the plaintiff must dismiss the actions without prejudice against the defendant or order that the service be made within a specified time. Complaint was filed on December 29, 2023. In support thereof, defendant states the following. 1, defendant Natalia T. Garner is a resident of Detroit, Michigan, and has never resided, worked, or conducted business in the state of Missouri. Defendant has never met the plaintiff, has no ongoing relationship with her, and was added to this lawsuit without cause or justification. 3, plaintiff improperly attempted service by directing a summons to Citgo Petroleum Corporation in Dallas, Texas, which is not the defendant's employer or authorized agent. 4, defendant lacks sufficient minimum contact with the form state to justify the exercise or personal jurisdiction under Missouri law or the U.S. Constitution. Venue is not 5. Venue is improper in Eastern District of Missouri, as defendant resides outside of this jurisdiction and no relevant conduct occurred there. 6, continued litigation against the defendant would be unduly unburdensome, harassing, and legally unsustainable. Wherefore, the defendant respectfully requests that this court grant her motion to dismiss with prejudice and issue any other relief the court deems just and proper. So that was that one. Let me go to the other one. The squash. I gotta say it right, or did I'm gonna get on my ass, child. Okay, here we go. Oh, wait a minute, let me go back. I think I already read this one. 1 second. This is her response to my request to have her shit dismissed. Defending Natavia T. Garner motions are without merit. I know you fucking lying. Says the motherfuckers that shit is not without merit. Here is all these cases where she's saying I was properly served. Plaintiff properly served defendant Natavia Tania Garner as authorized by these rules. Well, they're not. That's not. That those rules does not apply to this. And even here, where she has the burden on defendant, the burden is on the moving party to prove improper service. The burden is not on the moving party. The burden is on the plaintiff to prove that her service was proper, not me. And I showed you guys that in my other response to her response for motion. So let me go back and let me go back to this. Motion to squash plaintiff's amended complaint comes now. Natavia T. Garner, appearing as pro se, respectfully moves this court to quash plaintiff Aretha McNeil's amended complaint pursuant to judge's orders on January 21st, 2025, Federal Rule 12B2, 3, and 5 for lack of personal jurisdiction and venue and all that. So here are some of the same ones that I did for the dismissal. And then here, 3, the plaintiff improperly attempted service by directing a summons to Citgo Petroleum Corporation in Dallas, Texas, which is not the defendant's employer. 4, per plaintiff's own exhibit in document 66, plaintiff's employment ended at all 4 of her employers on the same day, October 10th, 2024, including Citgo Petroleum Corporation. So it would be impossible for this to be proper process of service on February 17, 2025. 5, defendant lacked sufficient contact with the forum. I think I read one of these on the dismissal. Venue is improper. And then that's just asking for the grant of the dismissal. I think they put my stuff in here wrong because I had some other stuff in here, but I'll get to them in a minute. So let me give the content creators that's names was put on this list, but their real names were not. Let me give them a little nugget, okay? And this, again, is the complaint that you can send to the OCDC, the Office of Chief Disciplinary Counsel in Missouri, for this local motherfucker, okay? I'm going to give you this one here. Let's go. If you want it, I can email it to you, or you can just read this, pause it, and get the information from here. But just put your information in, plug your information in. Like I said, if you want, I can email it to you. This is a formal complaint against Aretha McNeil. Dear Office of Chief Disciplinary Counsel. So this is, again, something that they were accusing Maurice Scott of doing in his lawsuit with the content creators. They were accusing him of getting their information illegally, which is not true. And, you know, so he has subpoenas listed on that court docket. It's several subpoenas to different locations, Google, Metabase, which is IG, and all of that stuff, to get PayPal to get their names that's on those accounts so that he could put their names on the lawsuits. Okay, because on the original complaint, he just had their YouTube names on there. And then that's what you're supposed to do. Follow proper procedure to let them know what and then you have to follow the proper procedure by getting subpoenas to these locations, to these different people like Google or PayPal. Like if people have like the cash apps up and stuff like that, you could subpoena them to get what the real name on that account and for the court so they can put it on the court documents. Okay. So here is the misconduct summary of alleged misconduct. Saritha McNeil, acting either in her capacity as a licensed attorney or a self-represented litigant invoking legal authority, has initiated a civil lawsuit in the U.S. District Court for the Eastern District of Missouri against multiple individuals, including YouTube content creators, without first following the proper legal procedures to discover or confirm their true identities. Okay? Oh yeah, let me move. Okay, I'll move it. 1 second. Sorry. Thank you, Ups. Specifically, 1, lack of proper legal process. Plaintiff failed to file a motion for early discovery under Fed R, which is Federal Rules Civil P Procedures 26D1, or a motion to subpoena third parties, example, Google/YouTube, to unmask anonymous online speakers before naming them as defendants in the complaint. Okay? Actually, this does not only apply to just the content creators that she put their names wrong on here, their real names wrong on here. This applies to any of the content creators that's on here that has not identified themselves by their real names on the public platform. Okay? Any other content creators that's on there that has not identified themselves by their first and last name on these documents, or even their addresses and stuff like that, you can file this complaint too with the OCDC. Okay? 2, due process concerns. By naming alleged YouTubers without confirming their legal identities through the proper discovery mechanisms, the plaintiff has attempted to bypass legal standards for unmasking anonymous individuals, thereby infringing on constitutional rights to anonymous speech and exposing individuals to litigations without adequate factual basis. Okay, this is very specific to the drop the mic, the Felicia Brim lady. This lady has said several times in her motions, this is a case of mistaken identity. I don't know any of these people. I don't know what is going on. She thought that when they served her that this was some type of fraud shit to get her information. Okay, and as soon as they obtained a default judgment for her, and that lady has good money and stuff like that. So when they got the default, she like, what the hell is going on? And as soon as she seen it, like, this might be real. Let me get with a lawyer to see what's going on here. And the lawyer informed her that this was real. And she states in there, mistaken identity. I don't know none of these people, and she don't, because that's not drop the mic. 3, misuse of judicial process. This conduct appears to be an abuse of the court system intended to intimidate or retaliate against online speakers rather than seek lawful redress grounded in verified evidence. Just like with the fucking me working at the Citgo Petroleum Corporation. That's not verifiable evidence. That Rocket Research or whatever the fuck you pulled, that website is not verifiable. 4, Violation of ethical duties. If Ms. McNeil is a licensed attorney, these actions may violate the Missouri rules of professional conduct, including but not limited to, and she is a licensed attorney. Hey, Tink. Yes, Tink, you got to get caught up, Tink. It's a lot of mess going on here, child. All right. So since she is a licensed attorney, not for long, okay? She violated Rule 4-3-1, Meritorious Claims and Contentions. 4-3-3, Candor towards the tribunal. Rule 4-4-4, Respect for rights of third persons. Okay? Requested action. I request that the office investigate this matter to determine whether Saritha McNeil violated ethical obligations and misused legal procedures in a manner inconsistent with her duties under the Missouri Rules of Professional Conduct. If Saritha McNeil is not an attorney, I ask that your office, this one don't have to put in there because she is an attorney. I ask that your office refer this matter to the appropriate authorities or court for further review, as it raises serious concerns about misuse of the litigation process and potential impersonation or unauthorized practice. Hey, Caramel Rail. Thank you for your attention to this matter. I am willing to provide supporting documents, including court filings, if requested. But you can just get those court filings off of here. If you don't want to go on to Pacer to pay for those documents, again, hit me up in the email. I'll send you all of the documents that's needed to attach to this. And then you can just submit your stuff, add your name and address and stuff in there, and be done with it. Okay? So that is that one, okay? It's another one that I'm going to talk about maybe tomorrow about, y'all know that she was also disciplined for misconduct and ethical violations with her other clients and stuff like that. The one that, you know, had the stuff with the estate and stuff like that. And also with the guy with the toothpick at that damn deli. And they all reported her ass there. Also, I believe that Marcella, attorney, complained about her too, because she filed a complaint on her as well. So here it is again. She's back to it, and they wanted to disbar her. With y'all hear the recordings, and y'all got to go to the live where I played the recording of her disciplinary hearing, the latest disciplinary hearing, and the judge was like, why is this not disbarment? And they had the mitigating circumstances of her mental illness diagnoses, that she had been diagnosed with 3 mental illnesses that they didn't identify. So that's not a violation of her HIPAA violations, because they didn't identify what mental illnesses, but it is a matter of public record that you use those mental illnesses as a mitigating circumstance to minimize your consequences to your unethical behavior and misconduct in those other cases. So tomorrow we'll talk about the mitigating circumstances and what we can do to ensure that she don't get that this time. Okay, because when all this stuff come into the OCDC, she's already up for what do you call that? Deposition with the OCDC, okay, for other complaints that she has on her already. I know one is from PBE. So she's already in trouble with that and needs to provide that. And also too, I'm going to look into where she retrieved those funds from. Okay. Yeah, GoFundMe's. We're going to also look into what, is with those GoFundMe's, with her needing that money for a lawyer because they told her, you got to get a real motherfucking lawyer that we know is a sign, mind, and body. Okay, you can't represent yourself pro se in this shit right here. Okay, with the chief disciplinary counsel. So she had to get an attorney, and around that same time, people were begging with the GoFundMe, saying that, you know, that this person needed money for her attorneys or whatever when she did not. Okay. So all of that is going to be looked into. Y'all bear with me. Y'all, we working through the stuff, and whatever updates I have, if Mel files something with Benny and all that stuff, I will get it to y'all when it comes out. And updates on this case, because I'm quite sure tomorrow we might get some more updates, and we'll go from there. Okay. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you all the content creators that came up in this mode. Thank y'all so much. And like I said, we're going to continue to clear our names and vindicate people. And Uppity, I'm getting ready to call you because I got something for you. Okay. All right. Thank y'all. Bye.